What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here at MattyFish33. So, in today's video, also, thank you for those of you that have been here before. Couldn't do this without you guys. We just hit 1,500 subscribers the other day, so thank you very much for that. And for those of you that it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, share, click that bell, get those notifications, follow us along on this fishy journey and everything that happens in the fish gallery here. So, I've been saying for a long time that I was going to move our bumblebee and our maylandia cichlids. And I think that day has finally come. I say I think because we're going to attempt to get these two fish out of here without having to do a rescape. And as you guys see, all of this structure that's in here, that might not be the easiest thing to do. However, we're going to try and do this. So I'm going to take you guys through that process. Hopefully we'll be able to catch these two guys. The one is going to be our big black bumblebee cichlid right here, and the other is going to be this maylandia here, the other big cichlid behind our salmon hab. Hopefully this goes fairly smooth and there's not a lot of disruption in this process, because the last thing you want to do when you do these things is stress your fish out. So we're going to try and make this as stress-free as possible. However, that's not always guaranteed. So I'm going to kind of walk you through this process the way that I like to try and do these things if I'm not doing a rescape. So here we go, guys. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to take our glass lids off, because we do not want to accidentally knock them around, one, and two, if I remove them, it gives us a little more ease of access, and we can move around much better in this aquarium. In the 112 here, there's only a center divider, unlike the 155, so this is far more helpful in this aquarium if I'm trying to catch anybody. Also, on a side note, our rostratus, she woke up egg-bound. Well, she woke up. Fish don't really sleep. But when I woke up this morning, she was egg-bound. So, I currently have her in an Epsom salt bath. And I'm trying to see if I can fix the prolapse. We'll see what happens there. I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. So, we've removed our lids. Got my handy sterile bucket right here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of water out of this tank. And in fact, actually, I'm not going to use the siphon. Let's just use our other sterile bucket. Get a little water out of this tank and go from there, guys. So, I have a feeling, though, this is not going to be easy. We're going to find out very shortly, though. So let's put a little bit of water. May end up having to put a little bit of water back into this tank as well. I hate to say that, but that might actually be a thing too, guys. I gotta keep an eye on the levels of my sump, which I think, you know what, let's just take a little water out. Pull out a little bit back with a little bit of prime, just so I don't cavitate my sump. Alright, I think we have enough water out now. Let's go ahead and put a tiny bit of water back in, and we will take it from there, and hopefully we can catch these guys and it won't be too difficult. So I got a little water to put back in. It's got a little bit of prime in it. It's not a massive amount of water anyways, so I could probably have gotten away without doing prime, but a little drop for good measure. Alright, and we'll probably end up putting a little more water in here after we get these guys out and moved along. Let me go ahead and grab our bubbler and put that on there so it's ready when these fish come out. And we're going to take it from there, you guys. bubbler here. Now that that's rolling, let's go ahead and hang that up. I'm going to leave this cable here, guys, because I think when I go in my car, I'm going to plug this into the USB just so I don't have to worry about losing power. These things are pretty good, though. I got these little bubblers for when, if the power did go out, and one time we did have a power shutdown for several hours at the building that I live in, and they lasted over 10 hours. So, without being plugged in, guys. So, good investment. Little bubblers from Imaginarium. USB charging. Holds a really good charge. Definitely does a good job. Now, let's see how good of a job we're going to do on this. Like I said, I have a feeling it's going to be difficult because they like to go into the two big caves that are in our system here. Let's just see if we can make this happen, though. It's going to be challenge. Alright, where did we go? Just trying to see where these guys went. One thing I might be able to do, actually, let's go ahead and do this. I can probably pull up our piece of driftwood. That'll help us out a little bit. Let me just do that right quick. The other difficult portion of this, you guys, the depth of this tank. This tank is 30 inches deep, so actually 31 inches deep. So also not the easiest thing in the world. We're going to set our driftwood over here for now. Should be just fine. Alright. Let me see if I can figure out where these guys are currently hanging out. So our big bumblebee's down in the tunnel, as I figured he would be, or actually, yep. And then I'm not quite sure where our maylandia went. If this kind of becomes difficult, there's our maylandia. We might attempt doing the food trick to get them without causing all kinds of craziness. Let's see how this goes, guys. Yeah, as you see, these two big guys, they just want to go into the tunnel, kind of hang out there. There's our maylandia. I'm not sure, guys. Maylandia is back out. Let's see what we get. Maybe, but that only gives me one net if I block the entrance to the tunnel. Let's see if I can leave this guy here. Maybe I can coax them out the back side of the tunnel. I'm not quite sure, guys. We're gonna try. Let's see. Let me see if I can see what's going on in here. Yeah, so our bumblebee and our maylandia are both in the tunnel, and also our albino sulfophy is in there. There comes the maylandia, and right back down, of course. Well, guys, I knew this was going to be difficult, but wasn't quite sure how difficult. I think, actually, I may have a piece of egg crate that I might be able to at least block the front side of the tunnel with. Let's see. So they can see that net back there, guys, and they're not going to be keen on going out. Alright, our albino and our eastern heavy are out. Let me see. Let me see real quick, guys, if I can find some egg crate and get this done. Alright, so I have a couple pieces of sterile egg crate in hand. Let's see if maybe we can either one, try and coax these guys out the backside, or two, if that doesn't work, block off the entrance. Let's see what we can do here. I really don't want to pull any rocks up if I don't have to, guys. But we may have to, and if that's the case, we're going to table this for another day. Let's just see what we can do for now. Yeah, I can't really get that in there. That might not work, but we're going to leave that there for a split second. Let's grab a little piece of tubing and see if maybe we can coax them out with that, perhaps. Oh no, guys, usually I do stuff like this when we do a rescape, but right now, kind of just winging this. Alright, have these out. And let's see if we can get our bumblebee out without any incident. In fact, I'm going to take this hoodie off too real quick, guys, sorry. Because I'm already getting my sleeves a little wet. Alright, let's try this again. See that big creek falling, don't want that. We'll pull that up for now. Just down here. Let's see if we can get him out. Just want to try and spook these guys out of here and into the net that I have on the back side. This is also very difficult because I can't quite see what I got going on either. I have 3 fish here. And 2 of them I don't want to trap. Let's see though. Also, keep in mind, guys, I'm not just reaching into my tank with oils on my hands or anything weird like that. Cleaned my hands before we got in here. Just a little bit of Dawn, nothing with any chemicals or anything like that. Nice or what? Saw the net move. Somebody was moving. There's got to be a better way, guys. But you know, this is also kind of my fault. Given what we decided to do with the structure in this tank, well, this is also part of for the fish. we're going to go ahead and try a different approach, guys. Because obviously this is probably not going to work. For those of you that enjoy watching fails, this is your video, let me tell you. Let's see if I can coax these guys a little bit by just putting some small amounts of food. See if we can do it that way. And if I can get them out, I'm going to try and block this tunnel off. And of course, as soon as I go there, 5 fish must go in there. That should be fairly blocked off from the front now. Let's see, our maylandia is free over here too. Oh. Maybe I can corner this guy right quick. Here we go. Let's see. Can we do it? Oh, almost. Alright guys, I got the maylandia. Cool. One down, one to go. Alright. Oh, big guy. Alright. So there's one. Now we need to get our bumblebee. Let's see what we can do, guys. We got one out. Just gonna set this here for now. See if we can coax some of these guys out with a little bit of food. Let's see what we can do there. Just kind of putting it up in the corner because I want to see if they'll smell it and come out. And I don't want it like drifting all down in there because obviously then that's going to just continue the current problem. So yeah, our big bumblebee is still up in there. Oh, you gonna come out of there, big dude? Come on, buddy. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get him to come out of the cave. He does not want to come out of there. Pretty sure he's kind of pissed. But we'll see. Let's try a little bit more of this food. Oh, he's out temporarily. I'm going to grab another piece of egg crate, so hopefully if I see him pop right back out again, I can get back there before he comes back in. There he's out. I don't think I got there in time, guys. Shoot. Let's see. No, now I got him trapped. Alright. Well, that didn't work too well. Let's try this again. Check this out. We'll set that there for now. This is a lot of trial and error, guys. A lot of trial and error. And again, you see, I'm trying to not do too much inside the tank because I don't want to stress my fish out any more than I likely already am. Come on, big guy. You come up out of there? You don't want to move. I get it too, because this is his cave. Come on out. Get out of there. Go out. Yes, go out. Yeah, he's just kind of looking at me like, what are you doing? Well, guys, we're going to give this a couple more. Oh, here he comes. He's out. See if he'll come out further. And right back in. Let's see. And again, guys, I know the ideal way to do this would be to do this during a restructure, but we restructured not that long ago, and for those of you that did see that video, you know how much work that actually is. Shoot, every time he comes out, and I want to move to block him, he goes right back in. Maybe I can try setting the net on the backside, perhaps. And then, I'm just afraid though, if I set this net on that side, when I try to move him out, he's not going to come out at all. Let's try one little trick here. I've got some more food here. Don't want to put a ton of food in the tank, right? Let's put some food in our net and see if we can draw him on out of there. Right? So everybody's gonna get some. See if I can get him to go up into the net and eat. Perhaps. And then hopefully, not quite. While this is going on, I'm going to try the tube again and see if I can get him to go towards that food. Let's see, guys. Only problem is now that it's been a minute, everybody else I don't want has discovered some of the food of being in the net. So let's see if I can coax him out of there gently. Trying here. It's all being done blindly too, mind you. I cannot see what in particular is going on at all while I'm trying to do this. Honestly, guys, I don't want to keep stressing these fish out, so I may just call it and we may just take the maylandia for now. Not sure what else I can do besides rescaping and or waiting in this scenario. fries out of there. Got him to move. See if we can get our bumblebee to move. Basically, I guess the idea of what I'm trying to do here is similar in concept to if anybody's ever been lobster diving, you use your tickle stick to get the lobster out of the hole. I guess in a way that's what I'm trying to do here with this fish, but unintentionally I am failing at this miserably currently. Clearly that's not correct. At least I don't think so. Let me give him one last attempt at potentially coming out on his own. And we'll see. There he is. Come on out of there, big dog. Yeah. The only problem, like I said, guys, this is his cave, and he stays in here a lot. So, oh, there we go, we're out. And we're right back in. Maybe, because he just came out the front, maybe we blocked the back side. See, he's coming out, but he's going right back in. Come on. Come out of there. There. Let's see. This is probably the last time I'm going to try doing this, guys. We'll see if it works or if it doesn't. It may not. See though. So he's just like trapped. Well, I have the backside blocked. Let's see if I can get him to come back out the front. We're going to kind of leave this net here and see if he decides to pop out. I'm going to pause this video for you guys right now, and I'll be back hopefully with our bumblebee cichlid in a bucket. Alright, we got him, guys. So it was a little bit of a waiting game. We blocked the back off, got him to come out, then we blocked the front with the smaller net, and then he went to try to swim back into the front. When I just kind of gently moved him toward the net, and he is out now. Alright. So there we go, guys. That evolution is now complete. And I don't think we stressed our fish out too terribly bad. Could have been worse in that regard. And there you have it, our maylandia and our bumblebee both here in the bucket. So, we're going to take these guys off to the store, rehome them, and we might come back for some new fish. So, look out for another video after this one very shortly, perhaps. See you guys in the next video. Matty Fish out.